By now, you have heard about the whole cheesecake argument. I really didn't do a video on it because you know how I feel about dates. I did do a shorts this morning, and I said I was going to come back and do um, a video on it. The Cheesecake Factory lady is really showing that a lot of women who are claiming femininity are in fake femininity mood. They don't even really understand what what femininity means. So you want to tell me, ladies, you will not accept a cheesecake factory date. But this broke man put up a post and says, "My wife been thugging it with me with the Macy ring for $20 and all of y'all." Oh my God. That is so romantic. Oh my God, that is so sweet. Oh, that is, yes, honey. That is so wonderful. Big rings don't mean anything, honey. This is so nice. Oh my God, it proves how much he really loves her. But you will not accept a Cheesecake Factory date. But a $20 engagement ring is okay. Make it make sense to me. You won't go to Cheesecake Factory, but a $20 ring, engagement ring, a man asking you with a $20 engagement ring to marry him, it's romantic. That's all he could afford. And that's okay with you? But not going to the Cheesecake Factory? Something's wrong with your mentality, ladies. Something's wrong with your mentality. No, personally, I don't date men that all they can afford is the Cheesecake Factory. And I definitely would never marry a man that all he can afford is a $20 ring. Now I'm going to read the posts and I'm going to tell you, I'm going to show you how people play on your emotions. But you got to learn to read in between the lines. Now, my engagement ring, you know what they say, engagement ring is supposed to be 3 months his salary. My engagement ring did not cost 3 months my husband's salary. Was about a month. Okay, granted, my husband is a high earner. Okay. Before it had little diamonds up here, he took that out and he put this single diamond in because that was his part to the engagement ring. He changed it. Um, he wanted to get me a solitaire. I said, I don't like solitaires, so I picked this one. And when I saw this ring, I walked. I was like, oh my God, that's my ring. They took it out. Look at the price. I said, oh no, put it all the way in the basement under the rug. He said, no, 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 bring that here. You like it. He didn't even look at the price. He was like, you like that? I said, I love it. That's my ring. Man had my name on. He said, put it right here. And then he said, pick your number two. And he'll pick his number one. He picked his number one. I said, that's what you will do, gonna give me. He said, I love solitaire rings. I said, I don't. So him and his frat brothers went back and they told him, they were all married. They told him, you better get the ring that she loved because she's the one that's going to wear it. And this is my wedding set. And he had to bring my engagement ring to my father, the bishop. And 10 years later, on our 10-year wedding anniversary, he bought me this ring, a ruby. Now, this little baby ruby costs more than my whole wedding set combined. But I'm a read what was put on this article, on this picture, to tell you how broke people play in your feelings and in your mentality. And if you are not mindful and if you don't listen to Janice, you will accept a $20 ring and think this is so romantic. But anyway, hey boo, how you doing? Today's what day? Wednesday? Tuesday. All right. So with this comment, the person commented, I saw this post and it really blessed me. This lady accepted the $20 ring and the relationship lasted long enough for them to get her the ring she deserved and always wanted her to have. Oh, so she does deserve a ring. And there is a ring that she always wanted. Oh, let's read on. This is the difference between proof love and true love. A $20 ring is the difference between proof love and true love. Okay, let's read. True love will always outlast proof love. Proof love needs a big ring. Proof love needs a big ring, a big wedding, an exotic honeymoon. All true love needs is the person they are committing to. I praise God for a woman that didn't need a big ring or an extravagant wedding, but 14 years in, I was able to buy her the ring she deserved. Ladies and gentlemen out there, please choose true love over proof love, but praise God when the man can give you both. So you want to tell me my husband establishing himself, buying a home, saving, investing, having the money to go down there and drop a paycheck on this ring, that's not true love. Him preparing himself to be able to put a ring on my finger, that's not love. My 150 guests that came to my wedding, that my daddy paid for, by the way, that ain't love. This big house he put me in, oh, that's not love. The beautiful honeymoon he gave me, that's not love. And 10 years later, when we crossed this financial milestone, and he looked at me and said, baby, I wouldn't have been able to do it if it wasn't for you. And he dropped more money on this ruby ring than he did on this ring. That's not love. Huh? That's not love? According to this, that's not love. That's not true love, and that's not proof love. And it's not love because my husband prepared himself to be able to buy everything I need. It's not love that he could go down to the jewelry store and drop a paycheck. Mind you, this ring is not a whole 3-month salary. It's not even a whole month's salary, okay? Again, my husband is a high earner, okay? My husband making a month, most people making 6 months, okay? But him going down and dropping this, that ain't love because he could buy it. What you're saying is I needed to struggle with him. But because he prepared himself, that's not love. The big wedding, I don't think 150 people was a big one. That's not love because my daddy could pay for it. The honeymoon. So what you're saying is she deserved the ring, but only when she struggled with you in the dungeon and in the pits. Then, and only then, she deserved a ring. He says she deserved it all. She finally has a ring. Oh, she finally got it. My wife been thugging this out with the Macy's ring for 20. But that's love. Do you see how they play with your minds, ladies? That's love. Struggling is love. A $20 Macy's ring is love. Her struggling with him and thugging it out for 14 years. That's love. But my husband, who prepared himself, who came from a good home, who went to school, who established himself, who bought a house, who put me in a brand new truck, who was able to go down to the jewelry and say, she want that ring. Didn't even look at the price. I saw the price. I said, no. So I told the lady, put it over. He said, no, bring it back. You will like that. Put it right here. That's not love. 10 years later, bought me a ruby. That's not love. Do you see how they play with your mind to make Black women not want and expect, but to accept a $20 ring? For you to struggle with him for 20 years, for 14 years? And then after you struggle with him for 14 years and he can get a ring, that's love. And I don't mean to rain on her parade, baby, but that don't even look like no diamond. That look like diamond dust. But I just want you to see how people play on your mind and make Black women want to expect less. No, you shouldn't expect him to go down to the jewelry and pay for the ring. My husband, he went to pick up, when he went back with his frat brothers, and he showed them all three. I had 3 rings to pick from. And they said, this is the one she loved. You're going to buy the one she loved. And the man said, Mr. Thompson, please drive right to the jeweler, to the insurance office. Because if you lose it, it's gone. You ain't got no insurance on it. You want to tell me a ring my husband had to go down and get insurance on? It's not love. Because I didn't struggle with him. Ladies, do you see how they play on your mind for you to expect less and accept less? Because she accepted a $20 ring, you should accept that too. This is why dating is for data. This is why the husband profile is important, because once you create your profile of what you want and what you expect, you will not expect and you will not accept anything less than what you created. Now, the same woman who don't want to go to the Cheesecake Factory for a date are the same woman that is calling the $20 engagement ring and lifetime ring romantic. I'm in the groups, y'all. I see and I read the comments. The same woman who will not go to the Cheesecake Factory are the same woman that said the $20 ring was romantic because that's all he could afford. No, like I said, I don't date men that all they can afford is the Cheesecake Factory. But I've also shared that about 75-85% of me and my husband dates were at Applebee's. Our first date, he made a reservation, baby. See, the men I date, they have to make, reservations. He took me to one restaurant in New York. He don't remember the name of the restaurant because I told him I want to go back there. That's probably why he don't remember the name. He took me to a restaurant in New York, honey. There are no prices on the menu. When you make the reservations, you have to leave your card, and they charge your card on a date. But the first date with a reservation, I said, oh, okay, where's that at? He said, it's about an hour away. I said, oh, no, I can't go that far because it was a Monday night. After we met a month ago, he didn't call me, text me, or anything. And I post pictures on Facebook on a Thursday. He gonna jump in my inbox. Can I take you out for drinks tonight? I said, no, I'm busy. How about tomorrow night? Sorry, I already have plans. How about Saturday? I said, nope. Got plans. How about Sunday brunch? I was like, sorry, I have plans. How about Monday? I said, I'll check my calendar and get back to you. I checked my calendar. I said, okay. He said, okay, I'm going to make reservations here. I said, where is that? He said, oh, it's about an hour away. I said, oh, no, honey, I can't be that far from Lexi. He said, okay, choose the space. I said, Applebee's. He said, Applebee's? He ain't never ate at Applebee's before. I said, yes, 5 minutes from my house. It's a school night. Lexi's home by herself. If there's an emergency, I want to be able to get back. He said, okay. We had dinner and before the entrees came out, he said, can I take you out tomorrow again? I said, no, I got plans. He said, what about Wednesday? I said, okay, Wednesday night. He said, can I take you out again tomorrow night? I said, no, I'm busy. He said, what about Friday? I said, okay. And so because he wanted all my time because he knew I was the one, baby. 85% was at Applebee's. But when my daughter was away and was busy doing stuff, we would go all over New York, all over, reservations and all. But I just think it is interesting that the same woman who will not accept a Cheesecake Factory date are the same woman who is saying how romantic a $20 engagement ring is. Now they're saying the Cheesecake Factory thing is a skit, and that because they're trying to humble Black women, basically, is what I get from it. But the young man says, well, that's not where we wanted to go. I had a reservation, but you took an hour to come down, and so now we're gonna have to go to the Cheesecake Factory. Now, you know how I am about dates. If that's what you want, that's cool with me. You go where you want to go. If you don't think that's appropriate for you, then hey, I'm okay with coffee dates. I went on lots of coffee dates because that's all I had time for after I got to get off work. I only have an hour or 30 minutes or an hour, but whatever is good for you. But I just thought it's interesting how the same woman who won't accept a Cheesecake Factory date is saying how romantic the $20 ring is. And how they are comparing how big ring, that's not true love. A $20 ring is true love. Big wedding that you can pay for a big wedding is not love. Him putting you in a big house. Ladies, pay attention to the games. They want you to struggle. This is why I'm against struggle love, and this is why I will not have struggle love couples over here on my channel. I will not interview struggle love couple. If the couple ain't come up like me and Mike, you will not be on my channel, so please stop emailing me. I don't do struggle love. But pay attention, ladies. Pay attention how what my husband did was really what a man is supposed to do, is to establish himself, save some money, invest some money, build up your network, buy a house, then go get a wife. What he did, that's not love. But struggling with a man is love. Him being able to go say, she want that ring and paid for it. Cash, not credit. Cash. I still have the receipt upstairs. That's not love. You should struggle for 14 years for him to eventually buy you some diamond dust. That's love. I got to go, girl. I love you. I love you. I love you. Let me know what you think about this craziness, girl. This is the girl that's saying love, babe. Look at that. That ain't love. Look at that. Ice, baby. That ain't love, girl. Ooh, child. Let me call the insurance company and make sure that, the insurance is all right. Girl, I will fall out if any, but my ring's got insurance on. Every ring my husband buy, he got to get insurance on. But that's not love, girl, because he got it like that. He can just drop it. But that's not love. I got to go, girl. 23,000 guys available on Amazon. Pick it up and read it. You do not have to marry a man who all he can afford is a $20 engagement ring. But I love you. Talk to you later. Bye.